Shut Up and Play.
Hello there, I'm Jethro.
I'm Lizbeth.
And this is Shut Up and Play. Today on Shut Up and Play, we're looking at the Quacks of Quedlingburg. For those of you who don't know, Quedlingburg sits about 3 miles off the coast of Nova Scotia, and it's a fun little quiet...
Hey, Jethro.
Yes?
Let's shut up and play.
All right.
All right, it's a 9-round game. There's 9 days that we're at the bazaar trying to make the best potions possible to get the most victory points possible. We do that. How do we do that, Jethro?
We pull ingredients out of our ingredient bag.
Now, at the setup of the game, down here at the bottom of your cauldron board, it shows you what to start with. That's how we start. After first round, then you're able to purchase more to put in there.
Yes, but for right now, they stick you.
We call the white ones onions.
We do.
They actually don't have a name. I've pulled 2 ones, so they just go one spot.
I pulled a 2 and a 3. So now I have 6 onions on the board. If I get more than 7, my pot explodes, which is not a good thing, and it actually...
You don't get as many choices at the end of the drawing portion of the round. What do you got there?
So Quacks is a push your luck game. And in this particular instance, I've got 2 there, plus 3 is 5, plus 1 is 6, plus 1 is 7. So the odds of me pulling out yet another onion and exploding my pot is pretty high, so I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and stop right there. How about you? How are you doing?
Well, it's a little hard to see on the camera, but I have 1 onion, another onion for 1, another onion for 2, and another onion for 1. So these total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still have my 3 onion chip in my bag. Chances are I'm going to pull that one next, and then I will explode, and I don't want to do that this early in the game, so I'm not pushing my luck.
Okay.
I'm stopping at that point. Jethro, we did not draw a card.
Well, draw it now. Let's see what happens.
Before we start out of this, you're supposed to turn one of these cards over.
Before we did any of that, you're supposed to turn one of those cards over.
We constantly forget the cards.
We don't know why we do. It's a mental issue with us, but there you go.
We're consistent about it, though.
That's true.
If you reach a scoring space with a ruby this round, you get an extra ruby.
All right. We'll show what that looks like in just a minute.
We'll get to that in a minute. So, the nice thing about the way the board is set up is now we just go through these banners is what we do for the next set of the round. So the first one is dice.
So to determine who rolls the dice, we see who's made it the furthest around your track. In this particular instance, I'm up to 9. What are you up to?
I'm only up to 7.
Then I get to roll the dice.
And we're counting.
Ooh, I get a pumpkin.
You get a number 1 pumpkin.
I reach in, I pull out a pumpkin.
He's going to get to add that to his bag for the next round of drawing.
Yes, I will.
I do not get to roll the dice. The second banner. Any of us have any of the African death head moths?
I do not.
I do not yet either. Any of us have garden spiders? I do.
You do. I do too.
You do too, but we only get... Hi, Lily. For each green chip that is the last or next to last chip in your pot, take 1 of the indicated ingredients. But neither of us have it last or next to last, so we can't use that.
Please excuse Lily as she comes on by. She's got a rather large house to play in, but this is where we have to be right now.
Yes, this is where she wants to lay down. So we will see a little bit of Lily's paws and tail in our shot.
We could be anywhere.
The ingredient books that we chose were a 2-player game. There's 2 bookmarks at the bottom of each of these. These 2 you have out. They're always the same. You're always going to have the pumpkin. You're always going to have the death moth. It's a 2 cauldron marker down here. That's how we know to use that size. But none of those we had. Now we go on to rubies. How do you get a ruby, Jethro?
You get a ruby by when you decide to stop, like I've done here. You see it says 9. There's a 1 and there's a ruby. So because I stopped where I did, this is considered my scoring space, so I get to collect the ruby that's there.
But he also gets to collect an extra ruby because of this card.
Huzzah!
He gets
I get
2
2 rubies.
Rubies do a variety of things in the game, and we'll show you what they are as we get there. I did not stop prior to a ruby, so I get no rubies.
Oh.
Now we go on to victory points, indicated by the little square on our cauldron pots. I only have 1.
I have 1 as well.
So we each go to the 1. Your victory points are around the outside of this tracking board. Then we go to purchasing ingredients. How does that work, Jethro?
Sure. So you notice I have a 9 there. I hope you can see that. That 9 means I can spend 9 coins to buy ingredients from the marketplace here. So I can buy up to 2 ingredients, but they have to be from different, we'll call them shops for want of a better term. So I've got 9. I think I'm just going to buy a number 2
Toadstool.
for 8. And so it looks like this. So I 2.
And he spent 8.
And I spent 8 for it, so I get to put that right there.
He just loses the extra one.
And I just lose the extra one. That's good.
I got up to 7, so I'm going to choose to do a pumpkin, a number 1 pumpkin for 3. Pumpkins only come in 1. And a number 1 toadstool for 4.
Ooh, nice.
So that way I get 2 in my pot. I can only move 1 spot each time I play them, but I get 2 more that I can draw from.
Correct.
All right.
Now, had I chose to push my luck and my pot exploded, I would choose between either getting a victory point or getting those 9 coins to spend. You cannot do both if your pot explodes.
Correct.
So where are we at now?
Oh, we just did purchasing with the last banner. We can choose to spend 2 rubies to move your droplet forward in the pot. So that means you get to start one further up. Or if we used our flask, we can turn that over.
Which we have not.
And we'll explain that when we get there, because one of us probably will use it.
You know what? I'm going to use my 2 rubies.
Are you really?
Yep, I'm going to start the game by moving forward by
already.
1.
All right. That's the first round. I move the flame to the second round.
We reload our bag of potions, like Felix the cat, and our bag of tricks here.
Everything that was in it from before is still in it, and now he's added 1 more, and I've added 2 more.
That is true.
We do a shake, and we're on to the second day of the market, but also...
What? Let's turn the card over.
We add the Mandrake book to our choices of shops.
We do, because it's round 2.
The yellow one. And we're going to remember to turn the card over.
We'll remember to turn the card over.
According to the directions, the starting player always turns the card over, but we always play this 2-player, so we just kind of turn it over.
Matter, right?
All right.
Now, this is a purple one, which means we do it immediately.
Immediately.
And it says...
The player, or players, with the fewest victory points receive 1 green, 1 chip.
Ooh.
We both only have 1, so we both get
1 green, 1 chip.
Number 1 chip. Did you grab me 1 chip?
Yep, I sure can.
Oh, there we go. I think the book tells you, and I think other people have set this game up, that they put all the 1s in a pile, and then all the 2s and all the 4s. We divided ours by color. It just
it's pretty.
Made sense to us. So, now,
All right.
in this game, we draw at the same time. It just makes it go a little faster.
Sorry. Lily just jumped off the table, shook the whole table.
1 green, so I only did go 1 spot forward.
Like these are all 1, so I can only move 1 spot forward.
Toadstool. Now, let's pay attention.
Oh, yes.
1 toadstool. Put this chip aside after you have stopped drawing. Choose to either use this turn or save it for the turn of the future. I don't understand that, Jethro.
If you don't have to play, you put it off to the side right now. So you take it off your pot if you wish.
Okay.
And when you stop drawing, you can decide to use it then or use it on the next round.
Gotcha. Interesting.
I already pulled that, sorry. All right, this is a 2. So it moves up 2 spots on my board. Is that the first time we've seen that red one? All the times we played it?
You know what's interesting? I think all the times we played this game, we've been playing just the first bookmark of the book. And that's what we're used to playing. We've not played the second bookmark of the book.
Considering how many times we played this game, you think we would have.
Yeah, and then there's
I'm going to do the same thing you're doing. I'm going to take mine off and put that there.
There's another set of books that is 3 and 4, that as long as you play all the same bookmarks, I think you can play any level you want, and it makes it a different game every time.
All right. I'm up to 7 again, as far as my onions go. But you know what? I like to live on the edge. I like to live dangerously.
He explodes frequently.
I frequently will eat expired meat. Da-da! What? Yes, I do.
It's not expired. It's
just past its goodbye date. Oh no! My pot exploded.
Did you explode your pot?
I did explode my
1, 2,
pot.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Because I pushed my
5,
luck,
6.
and I shouldn't have.
All right, so I still have a red one in here. I still have 2 white ones in here.
Yes, you do.
And I still have a number 2 in here. What are the chances are? Because I'm at
Number
3, 4, 5, 6. I'd love some rubies, but I'm not going to push it.
Okay.
So I'm going to stop there.
So I have to stop, and she chooses to stop. All right.
All right. Because he exploded, he doesn't get a chance to roll the dice.
I don't.
But I do, because I didn't explode.
That is correct.
First thing we do, according to this banner, is we roll the dice. Oh, went all the way off the board. I got a pumpkin, so I got 1 pumpkin to add to my pot. Oh!
Oh, you want to use that
After
now?
I've stopped drawing, choose to either use it this turn or save it for the end of a future turn.
You probably should save.
I'm going to save mine.
I would save.
You going to use yours?
You know what? I'm not. I'm going to save it for a future turn too, because it doesn't do me any good now.
Well, I'm glad I didn't push my luck with those onions, because I thought that was still in my bag, because I didn't see it out here. This is not a side of the books that we play very often, so this is
Apparently not.
This is a little bit new to us. All right, so I get to put that in my bag later.
Yes, you do.
All right.
Well, you get to use it later.
Right. So now we go on to the next banner.
Okay.
I don't think any of us purchased any moths yet, so that doesn't apply. Garden spiders.
Mine was next to last.
For each green chip that is last or next to last chip in your pot, take one of the ingredients indicated. You had a one green.
I had a 1, so I get to
you
take
get a
one pumpkin.
My green is not last or next to last, so I don't get that benefit. And we haven't added mandrakes to our ingredient books yet, so we can't do that. Did you stop before ruby?
Nope.
Nope.
I'm way too far away.
Neither did I. No rubies. All right. Now, Jethro.
Yes.
Are you taking victory points or are you shopping?
I'm shopping.
All right.
I should take victory points because that's how you win the game, but I'm going to shop right now so that I can get more ingredients for my bag so I don't bust that quickly.
Victory points. I got 2. So I will count 1, 2. Now we shop.
All right.
You can.
I
you
have
shopped
12.
first last time. I'm going to shop first
Go
this
for
time.
it.
I got up to 11. So I have 11. What do I want to buy with 11? I'm going to buy one of these moths because I like this moth.
You do.
I think it benefits you in the game, but that's worth 10. I can't use my extra one, so that's just going to go in my bag.
Okay, I think I'm going to go with a mandrake. I'm going to go with a number 1 mandrake.
That's 9. Is that all you can shop with?
I have 12, so 9 plus 3 is
10,
12,
11,
right?
12. You can get a
Well, I'm
pumpkin.
going to get a pumpkin while we're at it. I'm good at maths.
I think it's a pretty good choice to always spend all your money, all
I
your
do too.
ingredient money. But, you know.
All right, what's next?
All right. So, do you want to spend? Neither of us have any rubies
no
to
rubies at the
spend,
moment.
so we can't do that. Now, something that now happens in this turn is we think about what's called rat tails. Jethro is down here on 1. I'm up here on 3. Between our 2 pawns on the victory point trail is 1 rat tail. Jethro gets to move his Jethro gets to put his rat in his pot. So he gets to start ahead of me.
I do. That's exciting.
At this point, we're putting all our ingredients back to the pot.
We are. Back in our bag.
Back into the bag. I apologize.
Except for your red one.
Except for the red one.
That's
Save that
correct.
for later. I dropped my orange pumpkin.
Oh, no? Do you need
All
to
right.
get me another?
No, I got it. All right. Now don't go pulling yet.
I won't.
2 other things we need to do.
Let's turn the card over because we never do that.
We also add the... What is the purple one called? Ghost Breath? I think it's called Ghost Breath. So now that gets added to our ingredients. So we can purchase that. And we're going to turn a card over. In this round, every orange chip is moved 1 extra space forward.
Huzzah!
You've got
That's
a couple
exciting.
of orange ones
I
in
do
there,
have
Jethro.
a couple of them. All right, here we go.
I'm still so far back in my droplet. Oh, and we move this now. 2, 3.
Yes, we do. Nothing happens in 3, right?
We added.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry.
That's what happens.
That's what happens in 3. Okay. Drew my. Oh, I get a pumpkin. I get to move it up 1 extra one,
1,
don't
2, 3. I automatically drew my 3 onions.
I? All right. He doesn't do anything. The next chip that is placed is moved ahead twice as.
Wow, that's exciting.
All right. I am doing well. Okay.
You get like a 3.
Really? I just got a 1, so it just
well.
moves up 1.
If you'd have pulled the 3 onion, I'm ready.
That would have been exciting. The one time in my life I went to 3 onion. Oh, and now I pull the 3 onion. Not when I needed it.
All right, so the pumpkins, you get to move an extra space. So pumpkins are now worth 2 for just this round.
Just this round. Wow, this is terrible. I'm up to 5 already.
Yeah, I'm already too. All right, 3, 4, 5, 6. So.
Really? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got to stop.
Well,
no, I'm not.
Do you want to use your flask?
Ooh, I do.
Why don't you explain
I'm going to use my flask. So what happens is I take my flask, I turn it over, and I get to take this chip and put it back in the bag.
Now, I just pulled my 1, and I already have a 3 and a 2, so I'm going to do the same thing. Since he used his, I'm going to use mine, put it back in the bag, and hope I don't pull it
Hope
again.
we don't pull it out again, because that'd be really annoying. And we reach into our bag.
And I pulled the exact same one out. 3, 4, 5.
I only pulled a 1, so that's good.
6.
I have 3, 4, 5, 6.
I might explode this time.
I'm going to push my luck and see what happens.
And...
Did you explode?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have exploded.
Did I? Oh no! So did I. I regret nothing.
Exploded.
All right. So neither one of us gets to roll the dice because we
Nope.
both exploded.
Yep.
So what's next?
None of us pulled the death moth.
Correct.
Neither of us pulled any garden spiders.
Also correct.
We haven't bought the ghost breath yet.
Nope.
I did not stop at a ruby. Did you stop at a ruby?
I did not. I should have.
Not a high scoring game.
No, this was not a good
All right,
choice
so
for
you're
me.
going to take victory points or go shopping?
I'm going to go shopping because I like to live on the edge.
I'm going to shop too, since we're so close at victory points
Yes,
anyways.
we are.
All right, you shop first this time.
All right, so I think, what do I got? I've got 14 I get to choose from. So I think I'm going to take a... Let's see, 8 and 4 is... I'm gonna. You know what? Let's see here. Oh, I could have used that. I forgot I had it.
Oh, I did too. Mine won't help me, though.
All right. Well, mine would have. I would have gotten up to 15 and a diamond and a ruby. That would have been a good idea. So I think, you know what? I'm going to do...
We haven't played often with this side of the toadstool
often,
ingredient book.
Ever. Whatever. You know, I'm going to go with the number 2 toadstool because I like these things. They appeal to me for some reason. I don't know why. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11. I need a 3, so I'm going to grab me a pumpkin.
Yeah, I think we've always played with the 1 bookmark, which is the kind of the easy basic game. So now we've upped our challenge just a little bit.
Yes. And for some reason, we decided to do that while we were taping this one.
Well, filming, yes. Why not?
Because that makes perfect sense.
All right. So I can spend up to 11.
You can.
And I think I'm going to get a number 2 garden spider.
Okay.
Because 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to get.
There you are.
All right. Okay. So we still have 1 rat tail between us.
Don't forget to leave your 1, 2 out.
My 1 is out. We
Mine
cannot turn these over unless we have rubies to spend, but neither of us got any rubies.
No, we did not.
So we put our ingredients back in our bag.
There is still 1 rat tail between you and me, so I get to keep my rat out.
We move our flame to the 4th day. And I'm going to turn a card over because I remembered.
Yes, you did. I'm so excited.
In this round, you may put the first white chip you draw back in the bag.
Ooh, that's nice.
That is nice.
But since it's almost always my first one, it's not going to be that big a deal. Ta-da! See? I'll put it back in the bag.
Oh, I drew a garden spider. Do I get to do anything?
Good for you.
I got a 1, so I get a 1 pumpkin. For each green chip, that is the last next. Oh, I do that at the end. All right, I apologize. Garden spiders happen at the end. Some of them happen in the midst of. Some of them happen at the end.
Yeah. All right, I got me a pumpkin. And onion. Wow, this is a very onion high game this tonight. Hey, pumpkin. Pumpkins and onions. Pumpkin spice onions. Is that a thing?
Green ones are not going to benefit me, though, because I have to be last or next to last. Oh, I got my first onion. But I only have 1, so I've not crawled very far. He's way beyond me in his pot.
What? Well, it's... Yeah, okay.
Another one.
That's because I pulled out my 3 onion first.
All I'm drawing are 1s.
All I'm drawing are 1s.
Oh, there's a 2.
All I got was a rock.
But it's a 2 onion. I'd like my 2
right,
spider,
what am I up
please.
to? 3. I'm up to 5 onions here now.
Well, not yet, actually.
Let's draw something that's not an onion.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey! What does he do? Next chip that is placed is moved ahead twice as far. Oh, come on. Big money,
I could
big
have put
money.
my first white chip back, and I forgot.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
Oh, well.
Hey! I can decide to use it or lose it. I'm going to use it. Not lose it, but...
Use it or save it for the end of a future term.
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to put it aside like it's else. I'm going to follow the rules because I'm a rule guy.
Are you?
Next chip that is placed is moved ahead twice as far. No, it's just a... So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm stopping. Oh, you know what? I don't want to stop there because I'm not anywhere near a ruby.
Yeah.
Oh, but I have these 2.
Yes, you can.
Oh, what do I do?
What do you do? What do you do?
Well, I have to draw a 1. I have to draw a 1. I have to draw a 1 and hope it's not an onion 1.
3, 4, 5.
Come on, come on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, for heaven's sakes.
6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I chose poorly.
All right, do you want to play either of your red guys? You don't,
because it puts me too far ahead. I don't. Well, you know what? Maybe I do. I'm going to play one of my red guys. I'll put it right there. All right.
What do I still have in there?
What do you
I still have a 3. I still have a 2.
Go for it. You'll be fine.
I'd like to get the ruby, though.
Go for it. You'll be fine.
Oh, a 1 pumpkin. But now I'm not going to get the ruby. Because I'm not going to risk it again.
Sure you can.
No.
You'll be fine.
No.
You'll be fine.
No.
All right. Where are we at?
But I am going to play my red guy. Because I want him back in my ingredient pot.
Sure.
And that gets me up to 15 to shop.
All right.
All right. So, but you get to roll the dice because you got further in your pot than I did.
exploded.
You exploded. You don't get to roll the dice.
I don't get to roll the dice. I exploded. You get to roll the dice.
I want a ruby so I can turn my thing over.
Takes 2, doesn't it?
I know. 1 victory point.
1 victory point.
Whatever. All right. Oh, I didn't draw my death moth. That would have been nice to have. I like it when I draw my death moth, but we never did that. Garden spider, last or next to last. Mine is not.
Mine is not.
Oh, I shouldn't have played that red thing. I would have been next to last. I would have gotten more things. Oh.
There's a lot of choices you get to make in this game that you don't realize.
It's a push your luck game, but it's also a resource management game, in my opinion.
Well, there's definitely a lot of strategy involved in what you should decide to choose to do.
Ghost Breath, I don't think anybody's bought any yet, so we don't have that. All right, rubies. Do you get a ruby?
No, I don't get a ruby.
No, I didn't get a ruby either. Victory points, I get 3. 1, 2, 3. What do you get?
I exploded. I get none, unless I want to take them. You're getting far ahead of me, so... All right, I'll take the victory points. Give me 4 victory points. Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. Sweet. Now there's no rat tails between us.
So the rat goes back into his pot.
All right, and I have 15 shillings.
15 shillings?
That I can spend. What do I want to buy? Well, in some ways, I want to buy one that makes me jump really far ahead.
Okay.
I can't buy that one. But I'd also like to get 2 chips because then it increases my...
Pull ability?
Right. Hopefully I pull them over these silly onions. So what gets me 15? Unfortunately, I cannot choose 2 of these because they have to be from 2 different things.
That is correct. 8 and 6 is 15.
8 and 6 is...
8 and 6 is 14.
It's 14.
Oh, good at maths.
But do I have 15? So I could do...
Quickly decide.
Oh, hush. I'm going to do, because we haven't had any of these out here yet, I'm going to do the Ghost Breath for 9,
for 9.
And then a pumpkin for 3. That only spending 12. Wait. I think I'll do a...
Let's do a 9 and a 6. That's 15. Get a green spider.
I'm not doing too well with the spider thing.
All right, well... I'm going to start picking my stuff up. Wait, that's sweet. Is there anything else? Oh, no, I'm sorry.
I go shopping.
I'm sorry, there's still stuff to do.
So you can spend rubies. We don't have rubies to spend.
We do not.
Now we put our ingredients back in.
We leave that one out because I haven't used it.
You have to take your rat off your pot.
I did.
Because there's no rat tails between us.
That is correct.
Goes back in the bowl. We move our flame. Ooh. I move our flame to day 5. We have day 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Okay.
Left to go. I remember to turn a
Flip
card.
a card.
At the end of the round, all flasks get a free refill.
Huzzah! That's exciting.
All right, we can't use them this time.
No,
but
it would be more exciting if we could have... Ooh. What do I get with the... I get to put it away.
You can save it for later or use it now.
Save for later. No, it just says you're supposed to save for later. Put the chip
aside. It does
aside.
not say you have to.
But it says put the
after
chip
you
aside.
save. All right,
After
you can use it this turn or later. I apologize. We have not played it with that toadstool.
Yes.
Ever.
We've made
right,
mention of that fact
before
than once. I gotten 2 pumpkins.
Lucky
It's fall. That's why.
Almost dropped it.
That's why I got 2 pumpkins. It's fall.
I'm up to 4 already in my onions.
Nice.
All of these chips in here.
I have I spoke too
First
soon.
onion.
I have no onions, but then I pulled one.
And you pulled one. Oh, I pulled one of my moths. And you don't have a moth yet, so I will get to move.
I don't have a moth, unfortunately. Oh,
I don't have.
Unfortunately.
I'm not comfortable.
Apparently, the only thing I purchase is pumpkins. Everything
is one.
Everything I put in here is turned into a pumpkin. I've got Cinderella chips. 1, 2, 3. I'm up to 4 onions now.
I'm up to 4.
So we're even.
Now I'm up to 5.
Look
how far
another
along
pumpkin.
You are. Look how far along you are. You have a lot of pumpkins.
I have a lot of pumpkins, apparently.
You have a lot of pumpkins in there.
I don't recall buying that many pumpkins, but apparently I did.
Put it to the side. Put this chip aside. After I stop drawing, choose to either use it or save it for a future turn.
All right, I'm up to 6.
So it's absolutely pushed aside.
Should I push my luck? There's so much in here I should be pulling.
I know.
Ha ha! Oh, yay! All right, what does that get me doing here? The next chip that is placed. Oh, I got to do it. I got to do it. Oh, but then I don't get a ruby. I got to do it anyway. I have to do it. Come on, no onion. Oh my god!
Did you pull an onion?
I did.
And you have to
3,
go 2
4,
with
5, 6, 7. I went 2 with it. Well, I got to stop there because I need to go shop. Oh,
it. Do you need to go shop?
but you know what I can do?
You can use that. Oh, but it won't get you very far.
Well, still won't get me where I want it to be. Right?
Save
you know
it.
what? Well, you're right because I'm going to save it, and here's why. Because that's 16, and that's 16, and that's no. I'm not going to save it, and here's why.
Oh, you have 2 and 2.
Because that's 16 and that's 16. So if I put that there, I'll score 4 victory points and 17 coins of the round.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I still have my 3 onion in here. But I have others in here. I'm sorry.
People want to see your smiling face.
No, they just want to see the board. They don't really look at me. Ooh. All right. Oh, okay. So I'm going to stop there.
All right.
Because it's my last green one, then I get this bonus, and it's right before Ruby, and I'm not going to play that now, so I'm done. But you're going to get to roll.
I get to roll the dice.
Didn't explode.
I didn't explode, and I'm all the way up there.
You are way further along than I am.
1 birthday point. There we go.
All right. I did draw them off. Yay!
Yay! What do you get?
I drew more black chips than any other player, so I get to move my drop forward 1, and I get a ruby. That's why I like them off. I usually get him early in the game. Green spiders, green garden spiders. Mine is last.
Mine is not.
It's a 1, so I get an extra pumpkin chip.
Wow.
Yay!
You're just ringing it up here.
I am. Oh, and I have a mandrake.
Yes, you do.
Or a ghost breath. I apologize.
Ghost
this is
breath,
the
that's the
mandrake.
mandrake.
This is ghost breath. So I get 1 more victory point. Now it puts the rat tail between us, but that's okay. That's okay. All right. So Ruby, do you get a ruby?
I do not.
I get a ruby because I stopped before a ruby. All right. Victory points. I only get 2.
I get 4.
You're going to go past me. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, you're right on top.
We're even Stevens.
All right, shopping.
All right, you can shop. I went shopping first last time.
Okay.
You shopping first this
All
time.
right, so I get 13. I'll buy a 2 mandrake
Okay.
for 13. Even.
I get 17, so I'm going to buy a moss head because I'm tired of you getting the only one.
I don't think you should
And that's
buy that.
for how much? That's for 10, and I have 7 left. I'll take that on a gift certificate. And can I have the ceramic Dalmatian, please? Let's see here. I think I want to take the. You know what? I really dig these toadstools. So I'm going to get a number 1 toadstool. What?
But check this out.
Oh, if the pot explodes, the next you may get a victory point. Oh, I'm going to buy one of them instead.
I would buy one of those.
All right,
that's not
the
been
number 1.
Again, we haven't played the
Yeah,
2 bookmarks. That's neat.
that is neat. There we go.
I would buy one of those.
I did buy one of those.
So if you'd have had you get up to 4 chip. Wow.
Wow.
All right, 2 ruby. Oh, at the end of the round, all flasks get free refills. So we get to flip our flask over.
I did flip my flask over.
Flip our flask over. We can spend rubies to move our droplet. I do not want to do that at this point.
I don't have any rubies at this point.
And so we put our ingredients back in our potion bag, in our ingredient bag.
Excuse me. Oh, it's all this potion and stuff floating around here. Made me sneeze.
Now,
I'm allergic
sadly,
to onions and pumpkins.
on day 6,
What happens on day 6?
we add an ingredient to our pot.
What? What could we possibly add that would help us now?
It's not a good ingredient. It's a 1 onion.
Oh, for heaven's
Put that in your
sakes.
pot.
There's
All right,
too many
rats are
onions
off
as
the
it is.
board.
The rats
They're
are off the
exactly
board.
the same.
Exactly the
I'm
same.
going to flip a
Flip
card.
a card while I take my hand back out of my bag.
If you reach a scoring space with a ruby this round, you get an extra 2 victory points, even if your pot has exploded. Nice card. All right. And here we go.
Here we go. Reaching to pull out a pumpkin.
I have a 1 onion already. And a pumpkin for 1.
I got a spider, average everyday garden spider.
By day 6 in here, we usually get a little bit further along in our
Usually,
cauldron.
yes, but
But
the way we've been playing,
the
we're just
luck of
getting
the draw
ones.
is not going well for this one.
No, it's not.
Ooh, my mandrake.
Ooh.
That's at the end
Nope,
of the
that's
round.
Ghost Breath. I have a mandrake.
Ghost breath, you have a mandrake, so you get
So
to
whatever
move.
I pull out gets to move twice as
times
much.
2.
Come on. This is the only time I want a 3 onion.
I know.
Da-da-da-da. Oh, for heaven's sakes.
Because the further you go,
The more
as you
money
know,
she
the more
makes.
money and more victory points.
Money, 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 money. I'm all about the money and as a quack of Quedlingburg. Ooh, what does that to me? Nothing yet.
It has to be last or next to last.
All right, I'm up to 2 on my onion count. What are you up to?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh,
I know.
Guacamole.
I know.
Look, another pumpkin. Aren't I lucky?
I got my African death's head moth.
Well, no. Oh, look, I got something new. I got a pumpkin.
Pumpkin. I feel like I've bought some 4s and I'm not seeing them. Another pumpkin. You have a lot of pumpkins in there this game.
I don't remember buying this many pumpkins. I think they're changing in here. It's
1,
like
2,
alchemy,
3,
only
4,
the
5.
bad way. I'm not turning lead
I'm up
into
to
gold.
6.
Oh. Turning chips into pumpkins. I am at 5, so I'm okay. I can still pull one without worrying about it.
Look how far along
Hey,
you are.
my mothy moth is here.
If I put that one there, I'm going to get that, but I don't know if I want that. Oh, you played your moth. Bummer.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, you've thrown things in my own pot. You
am.
keep them in your pot.
All right, what do we got here? I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got to keep going. I got to keep going.
Do you got to keep going?
I do have to keep going. I have to. I got stuff in here that's going to be awesome. Like this one. Oh.
What'd you pull? Did you blow up again?
Yes, I did. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Before you decided that, I was going to stop anyways.
8, 9.
1,
What is this
2,
card?
3, 4, 5, 6.
If I get a what and a who now?
I'm going to play my...
No, what does the card
Right
say
there.
again, please?
If you reach a scoring space with a ruby this round, you get an extra 2 victory points, even if your pot has exploded.
All right. Well, I pushed my luck, and Lady Luck was not with me.
Nope.
I am not winning.
Well, I don't know. We still have 3 more days to go through, and you tend to have your luck shift for you after a while. All right.
One day I'm on the ground looking for love, and it just can't be found.
So you exploded. You don't get to roll.
Walls
I
fell
did not
in.
explode, so I get to roll. I
You
get a
got
ruby.
a ruby.
The rubies at the end of the game, you can cash them in for victory points.
Yes.
We'll explain that when we get there. All right, next thing.
I
Did
won't
you
get
pull
there.
your moth?
I did pull my moth.
So did I. So if I draw as many as the other one, we each get to move our droplet up 1 space.
Oh, really?
Yes.
If you draw.
If you draw
That's
as many chips as the
Oh.
other player.
Sweet.
So you get to move your droplet up 1 space.
Huzzah.
Green spider, last or next to last?
Nope.
Mine is not either. Ghost breath.
I have none.
I pulled my ghost breath. I get 1 victory point.
Noise.
My 1 ghost breath.
What's next?
All right, rubies. Did you stop at a ruby?
No.
I did. Yay.
I cannot believe the luck I'm having today.
Rubies.
I keep pushing my luck and I keep failing. What
Victory
are the odds?
points. Are you taking victory points or shopping?
I'm shopping, man. I'm shopping.
I get 4 victory points. I'm up to 15. Shopping. You can shop first.
I got 18. Look at that. Oh, I should just grab no. I got 18. What do I want?
I think you should get more pumpkins.
Oh, you know what? That's not a bad idea. I should get more pumpkins.
What do I have? I have 17.
Let's see here. I think what I'm going to do, I have 18. I could get a 4 green and just throw caution to the wind.
17.
You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to be stupid and get a 4 green.
17.
Yep, I could do that. Let's see. I have 18. I could do it. Oh, you know what I could do? Yeah, it's not really doing me any good, are they? Yep, I'm gonna just throw caution
I'm
to
not
the
sure what's benefiting me this round.
pumpkins. Oh, I put it in there already.
All right, well, you have 17. So I think I'm going to do a 4 toadstool
Okay.
for 14. And because you've been pulling those pumpkins so well, I'm going to get a pumpkin.
You just call me Jack O'Lantern.
All right. You have no rubies to spend. I'm going to hang on to my rubies at this point. All of our ingredients go back in
into
our
Our
ingredient bag.
ingredient bag.
At this point, we have so many. We shouldn't be pulling the onions.
No, we should not. And yet,
But we will pull the onions.
that's all I seem to. Well, I pull a lot of pumpkins for
Truly,
some bizarre
there's
reason.
nowhere in the book does it tell you what the little white things are. And we did a Google search, and it says too. It does not say what they are. I've moved the flame
So
to
we
day
just
number
call them
7.
onions.
We just call them onions. I am only at number 2. How far are you? Oh, you're
I
only
just
at
at
number
number
2.
2.
Also, okay.
Oh, but I get rat tails?
We do have rat tails.
How
We
many?
officially have 1, 2, 3 rat tails between us. He gets to put his rat 3 spots forward.
Uno, dos, 3.
It's not the same. It's not the same. I'm going to flip a card.
Hey, there's a good idea.
These cards are in purple and grayish white. They do different things. All right. Everyone rolls the dice once and gets the bonus shown. Ba, 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 ba. You may roll first.
Thank you. Come on,
Nice
pumpkin.
thing, the dice always gives you a bump. You wanted a pumpkin?
No, not really.
Oh, Nessie. I won't.
But see, the game's already started. Turn's already started.
I know.
Because the question now becomes, because I moved up one, do I lose my rat tail? But I say no, the game has already started.
All right, I got
the
a
round
ruby.
has already started, excuse me. All right.
I got a ruby.
Then let us
Now
commence with our potion
go a
making.
drawing.
Let us commence with our cooking of potions. This is the
Start
Great
with an
British
onion
Bake
right
Off.
away.
Like Harry Potter, if he
there.
cooked.
Oh, put this off to the side.
Oh my god!
Save it for later.
Okay,
two.
all those pumpkins, I'm pulling onions out. I'm up to 4 onions already.
Ghost breath benefits. At the
Oh,
end
for
of the
heaven's
game.
sakes! I'm up to 6 onions. How is that possible? I have to keep pulling.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bust, and this is gonna be just. I'm gonna be infuriated. Da 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 da. Pumpkin.
So you should start pulling your pumpkins.
I should. Oh, David, pumpkins! Hey, look, pumpkin.
I wish the greens benefit you in the round there, but they don't benefit till the end. What'd you do? Did you blow up?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, you blew up. I was gonna say, why don't you use your flask?
I blew up.
But you blew up. He pushes his luck poorly.
You saw all the pumpkins I pulled out last time. How is it possible that I've blown up and I've only gone up to 14? Explain that to me so I understand it. Someone sit down and explain to me the laws of chance so I get an understanding of why I blew up already.
Already. Because he doesn't have good luck.
That's why.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Now, I could use this now, but... You know what? Yeah. Actually, you know what? I am going to use this.
Are you?
I am, because I have to take... let's see. I have to take the victory points. There's no point in going shopping. I'm just going to pull out onions anyway. So I might as well get that victory points
1, 2,
this time.
3, 4. I still have my 3. Ooh, my moth. I love pulling my moth. You didn't pull your moth.
I didn't pull my moth. I pulled onions.
Yes, you did.
My onions are like ogres.
1,
Onions
2,
have layers
3,
and ogres
4,
have layers.
5. So if I pull my 3 onion, I explode.
Everybody like parfaits, right?
1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, I'm going to stop there because I don't risk it like he does. I'm going to play this toadstool, which puts me all the way up to there.
Wow.
Right before a ruby.
Nice.
All the way up to 17.
All right.
I already did that one. All
I
right.
don't get to roll the dice.
He does not, but I do. 2 victory points.
Wow. I would have
1,
gotten
2.
a pumpkin.
You would have gotten a pumpkin. All right. Death moss. I have mine. You don't have yours.
I have none.
I get to move
I have
my
onions.
droplet forward. Green. Last or next to last. You didn't pull any greens.
I pulled no greens. I just pulled onions.
Ghost breath. I have a ghost breath, so I get 1 victory point for that. All right. Rubies. Do you get a ruby?
No.
I get a ruby. Ruby. You're taking victory points or shopping?
I'm taking victory points because you're screaming ahead of me.
Yes, I get 4 victory points. How many do you get?
I get 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. I got to go shopping with 17.
I don't get to go
17,
shopping because I blew up my pot.
17.
Because all I'm pulling are onions.
Oh, you're pulling our rocks. All right.
I'm going to make right. That's going to be my autobiography. All I pulled were onions.
A 2 mandrake for 13.
Uh-huh.
And then a 1 toadstool
Okay.
for 4 makes 17.
13 and 4 is in fact 17.
17. All right, I went shopping.
I did that without a calculator. Thank you very much.
I am going to spend 2 rubies to move my droplet forward just a little bit more because you're going to get rat tails between us this time.
Yes, I am.
Flasks are already turned over.
Yes.
All right. Put our ingredients back in our
Let's see,
ingredient
what should I
bag.
put back in? I'll put this onion back in, and I'll put this onion back in, and I'll put this onion back in, and I'll put this onion back in.
Now,
What else? Oh, look, I'll put some pumpkins in too.
so for the 2 people that follow us, if you think we're playing this game wrong at any point, please comment in the comment section and let us know. We did find out after playing it a bunch of times that we actually were playing it wrong, and we have since corrected ourselves.
Yes.
I moved our flame to day 8. We officially have day 8 and day 9 left to go. At the end of day 9, we do some final scoring stuff.
And how many rat tails are between us?
Between us, there are 1, 2, 3.
All right, 1, 2. That's where we're at right now.
That's where your rat is. My rat still stays in its little pot. We're going
but
to
your drop is
flip
almost
a
done.
card.
Hey, that's a good idea. Let's flip a card. What does it say?
Flip a card. Choose. Use your rat stone normally or pass up on 1 to 3 rat tails and take that many rubies instead.
Ooh.
So instead of using 3 rats, you could have 3 rubies.
Wow.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do, Jethro?
I'm going to take the rubies, baby.
I think it's a good choice.
I like shiny things. Could you hand me 3 rubies, darling?
Rubies. Love the rubies in the screen. They really are little red, crystally looking things.
Yes. And they're all worth a foot. No, they're not really, just plastic.
At the end of the game, you can trade them in for things, which is nice. Okay. So,
all right.
I turned that over. Here we go.
Here we go. Let's see here. Shall we pull out an onion? It'll be a 3 onion. Oh, no, it isn't.
I got a pumpkin.
I got a moth head
Hey,
right
you
off
got
the
your
bat.
moth right away.
Right off the bat, I got a moth head.
Ooh.
And there's the onion.
I pulled a mandrake, so I get to move my next one twice. Oh,
look,
it's a toadstool.
I pulled an onion.
I'm going to put that over to the side. And it's just an onion for 1. Did you pull all your onions already?
Yes. How is it possible? I got to keep going. I don't have a choice. I'm up to.
We only have 2 days left, so.
If I pull any kind of onion out of here, I'm going to explode. So what is this one? It's a pumpkin. Sweet. Aren't I lucky? It's a pumpkin. And what is this one? It's an onion.
1, 2, 3. Well, I'm at 4 already.
There's a reason I don't go to casinos and gamble.
Did you blow up again?
Uh-huh.
Oh, Jethro.
Uh-huh.
All right,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Doesn't matter that I have all kinds of pumpkins in there and a bunch of other stuff I bought.
You have to have greater than 7.
I'm only going to pull out onions.
I feel like I should keep going,
Yeah, I think you should.
but I know there's at least another 2 onion,
Yes.
and there's 4 or 5 1 onions, but there's a lot of other stuff in here. And if I pull the 2, then I also blow up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I didn't pull the 2. I pulled the 1.
Hey, can you use your toadstools?
Yeah, it'll just
They don't
get me
get you
to
anywhere.
here.
Okay.
It gets me. I can shop a little bit more, but this is the last round.
This is the last round
So
coming
you
up.
shop a little differently, in my opinion.
Yeah. You should go for it.
Oh, gracious sakes. If I blow up, then I can't shop. And there's no shopping on the next one.
There isn't. This is the only chance you get to shop.
Well, the next one you use your shopping points. You can get victory points for it.
That is correct, yes.
Huh.
You should totally pull it.
Actually, I'm going to use my flask. Turn my flask over. That means I can take this one
Yes.
and put it back in here.
That is correct.
And then probably pull it again anyways.
Hey,
What do we think? What do we think?
I don't know. What is it?
What do we think?
It's a moth head.
It's going to be the 2. 3, 4, 5. So that if it's the 2, I blow up.
It's not the 2. You should
It's the
open your
2. Oh, it's a green one. I like green.
Oh, next to last. I would stop if I were you.
Should I though?
No, go for it.
3, 4, 5, 6.
What? I wasn't doing anything.
I'm beating you by so much.
I know. It would just be mean to pull another thing.
Would it be mean?
No, you should totally pull another
How
one.
far did you get? You got to 13.
Well, I got all the way up to 13.
All right, I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna run my risk.
All right.
I'm just not the risk taker in this game. One of these days, he's taking a risk and he's gonna like wipe the floor with me in this game. I have no doubt about it. All right, so you blew up once again.
I
You
did.
don't get to roll, but I do. I get 2 victory points.
Wow.
Not that I really need them, but that's okay. A moth. You pulled your moth.
Okay. That was just mean.
You got a moth. You got more than I did. So
Yay,
you,
what does
you
it
get
mean?
a ruby,
Oh,
and you get to move your droplet 1.
Huzzah.
Spider last next to last.
Nope, didn't pull my spider. Just pulled onions.
Mine's last, so I get an extra pumpkin to put in my bag.
Oh, David Pumpkin.
Ghost breath. I did not get the ghost
Nope.
breath next time. Neither did you.
No.
All right. Did you stop before ruby?
I did.
Did you get a ruby? Look at all the rubies.
I
You're
know.
rich in rubies.
Rolling them like Scrooge McDuck.
All right. Are you taking your victory points or shopping?
I have to take the victory points.
What do you got?
2.
2.
I'm just
I
screaming
have
up the board.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm so sorry.
I'm just getting you overconfident. Then I come screaming in from behind.
I'm sorry. All right.
Don't be sorry.
So
be ruthless.
now, I can spend 18.
Yes, you can. You
Points
can spend
and money
18.
during the evaluation.
Because I blew up,
No
I can't spend
dice
anything.
roll. All right.
I think you should buy 2 more
18.
moth heads.
I can't.
I know you
I
can.
can't buy 2 of that. 18. But I think I will buy a 2 crow skull.
Okay.
I don't quite understand entirely how they work, but that's okay. And a 2 toadstool.
There you go.
For a total of 18.
That works for me.
All right. I'm going to spend my rubies to turn my pot over. Because I might need this in this last round.
All right. Oh, I can spend 2 rubies and move my
You can move
thing
your
up.
droplet. Yup. But you'll also gain all kinds of things because there are a lot.
All the rat tails. All the rat
lot
tails
of
are
rat
between
tails.
us. Pardon me while I just quickly put my onions away.
Oh, I have to remember these are out here to use them next time.
Yes.
Because we are now at the 9th and final day.
9th and final day.
9th and final day. So as much as we might want a high number of purchasing points, we're going to use that to buy victory points, not ingredients for this last round.
Correct.
All right. Move that. Rat tails, let's count those.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rat tails. 5 rat tails. He is starting at 10. I'm starting at 5. Whatever.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She's 10 points ahead of me.
Whatever.
Just to be clear.
All right.
Yes.
Draw. Oh, we have to read this one down here. Draw 4 chips from your bag. You may trade in one of them for a chip of the same color with the next higher value.
Ooh.
If you can't make a trade, take 1 green, 1 chip. Put all the chips back into your bag.
All right, so we draw 4
So
total.
1, yep, 2,
I'm going to draw 4 onions.
3,
They're all going to be ones.
4.
Oh, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. I drew all ones.
You did draw all ones.
Because that's what I do. I draw all ones.
All right, so I can trade one of them for a chip of the same color with the next higher value. So I will trade this 2 for a 4 mandrake. What are you going to trade?
Well, the only one worth trading, because I can't trade in the onion. I certainly don't want
No,
a 2
you don't
onion.
want 2 onion.
And pumpkins don't go higher than 1. So I'm going to trade in my moth.
You can't. That only goes to 1.
This is why I hate this game. I could do nothing.
You can't trade it. But, but that's okay.
No, shh. I could trade in an onion for a 2 onion if I wanted to.
You don't want to do that. If you can't make a trade, and this is one of the examples where you can't make a trade, take a 1 green, 1 chip. So you get a 1 green, 1. So you get an extra chip.
Whatever.
Take a 1. Just take it. Just take it.
I took it.
Take it.
The best part about it is I'm just going to pull onions. I'm not going to pull that out at all.
All right. So that's that card. Here's our final draw. Now, in this one, if you're playing with more than 2 people, you probably all want to draw at the same time because it is a little bit of a, if they explode, do you want to push your luck, that kind of stuff.
We don't care that much.
We all know he's going to push his luck whether I explode or not.
Yeah, there is that, especially my last turn.
But you do want to be careful because you can use
Your flask.
you can use your flask, don't forget that, but you can use both victory points in your purchasing. Even though you're not purchasing ingredients, you use it to buy victory points.
That's true, for heaven's sakes. I'm up to 5, which means I'm about to pull my 3 onion. If I was smart, I would flip my flask over and put that 1 back, but I'm stupid. Oh, I got a mandrake.
All I have so far.
So that means the next chip is worth twice as much. This is when I pull out the 3 onion and I cry inconsolably. Oh no.
Ooh, nice 4.
That is. Ooh.
I get to go 2 with
Let's see. If the pot explodes with... Oh, okay. Doesn't really matter because... Well, yeah, it does in this case, too.
Well, with 1
Yeah.
in the next... If it explodes in the next 1 chip. All right. You get victory points and money during the evaluation phase.
Whatever. I'm using that. We're going all out. This game hates me.
All right.
And I don't know why.
I have so many more chips in here that I should be playing.
You should play them all.
But
what are you up to as far as onions go?
Actually, I'll flip my flask.
There
I'm
you go.
at 7.
Yeah, flip your flask, put your 3 away.
Yes.
There we go. See? Strategy. What do you got?
A 1 onion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Go
so
for
if I
it.
pull my 3 onion, I also explode.
Go for it.
And then we have to do some calculating.
Calculatus eliminatus.
And I pulled my 3. This is why I don't listen to him. I was going to stop.
Never listen to me.
I
don't know what I'm doing.
All right, so now question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
So can I still use these 2 guys even though I exploded?
I did. Doesn't say you can't.
Because this is my last round, so I want to use them.
Yes.
But I exploded, so that means I have to do either victory points or shopping.
Correct.
And I have to remind myself. All right, well, I guess let's go through the things.
Yep, let's go through normally.
We both exploded.
So neither one of us get to roll the dice.
Right. The moth, you pulled yours.
I
you
pulled
have
my
more.
moth.
So you get a ruby and you get to move your
Huzzah.
droplet, which doesn't benefit you that much at this point.
Not at all.
Did you stop before Ruby? You did stop
I did
before
stop before Ruby.
Yes, this is going to benefit him potentially later. Potentially. And then we also realized we were scoring wrong at the end just a little bit. All right. So now
Yes.
we have to choose to use either our victory points or shopping.
Well, I've got to use victory points because I'm so far behind it's not even funny. I get 5 victory points.
But wait.
There's more. It's not sold in any store.
At the end of the last turn, you can decide to buy a victory point with 5 of your coins.
Oh.
So you can use your coins or your victory points.
The question is, no, I still work out because if I use my coins, 5 is only 3 victory points.
Yeah, you're right.
But I get 5 victory points based on what's written there. So I'm going to move. So go ahead and move me up 5, please.
All right.
If you don't mind.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm catching up.
I also get 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now.
Yes.
Oh, so it's a good thing you didn't use your purchasing thing because you get to use the purchasing thing or the rubies.
Yes.
So you can use 2 rubies to buy a victory point.
Uh-huh. So I'm going to use 4 rubies and buy 2 victory points.
1, 2.
And that brought me up so much closer than I was before.
I'll use my 2.
We are neck and neck now, boys and girls.
A little bit further. So that's 9th round?
So that's 9th round. So let's see who won. Let's count. Let's look and see who won. I got 24 victory points, and you got
34 victory points.
34 victory points.
You blew up a lot.
So tell me, is 24 more or less than 34?
It's less than 34.
So it would appear that I've lost.
Yes, I think so. But you push your luck so much.
I do.
So often.
I do. I really, really do. Which I shouldn't because I'm terrible at anything luck.
But I get it. I understand. It is the ploy and the thrill. One of the thrills of this game is, what am I going to pull? What am I going to pull?
Yeah. Onion is the answer to that question. Always. It's always onion.
Yes. Yes, it is. All right. So thoughts on the game, Jethro?
I would like this game a lot more if I was any good at it. And how you can be good or bad at luck is beyond me. But I'm terrible at luck, so no. I like this game. It's fun. It's a push your luck game, but there is strategy to it. You know, what you buy and helps you move forward, and then when you bust, as I always do, you have to decide if you want to take victory points or do you want to take the coins, and so. There are decisions to be made. So it's more than just draw and drop and say, okay, we're done. There's decisions to be made and strategies to implement. Right. None of my strategies have ever worked, but there are still strategies to implement. You?
Yeah, I like the game too. It does seem heavy on the luck part, but like you said, there is a lot of resource management going on. The ingredient books have 4 different levels, I guess you would call them. I'm not really sure what they're called. And it was interesting to have played for the 2 bookmark level. It definitely was a different game than we had been playing most of the time with the 1 bookmark level.
That's very true.
Because they're just a little bit different for the different ingredients. It is definitely a bit of a resource management. If you only have so much you can spend, you can only buy 2. And they have to be 2 different ones. So do you buy one of these and one of those? Like I said, I always buy the Death Moth. I always buy the Death Moth because it seems to always benefit me. Because if I draw it, I get to move up, or I get to move up and I get a jewel. So I like that. So it's a good game.
All right.
All right.
So then we come down to the main question. Table, shelf, or barn?
For me, it's a table game. I would pull it out pretty often and play it. When you're not trying to explain what you're doing, go along the whole way. It's a game that's probably played in just about a half hour, depending on how often you blow up. You, Jethro?
Table game for me, too. We've played this a lot before doing this video today, and it's fun. The setup's pretty quick and easy, and learning it isn't that difficult to do. But then again, like I said, there's depth to it. Don't be turned off by the luck. There's some depth in there
A
too.
lot.
So
Yep.
definitely table for me too.
Nice artwork with the
Yes,
mandrakes and
yes.
the death moth and the garden spider. It's a lot of thought was put into what you mix together to make it a very fun game.
Yeah, and all the components are pretty solid. They really are. So
Yes, they are.
Yeah, it's definitely something that's going to stand the test of the wear and tear of playing.
We're gonna play it often.
Yeah, definitely. And you get the neat little bags.
Neat little bags.
Don't use this one because the only thing in it are apparently onions.
All right.
So, on that note, I'm Jethro.
I'm Lisbeth.
Today's a great day to shut up and play.
Bye. Shut up and play.
So a friend of mine just bought decided he wanted to be a rancher, so he bought a group of cows.
A herd of cows?
What?
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 Herd.
Heard what?
Herd of cows.
Yeah, I've heard of cows. They stand out in the field and go moo.